Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of our Football Manager Road to Glory save here with York City, the save where we take York from the Vanarama Conference North all the way to the Premier League and beyond. In today's episode we've got Red Star in the Europa League and Leicester in the Premier League. If you are new to the series, please leave a like down below, subscribe if you're new would really help me out. Let's crack on with the episode. So our form here since the, where were we? We last did the West Brom game, Feyenoord and West Brom, wasn't it? Our form since then has been really tremendous. I mean, I can't fault the lads. They are giving me absolutely everything that they possibly can. Milicevic is just a god. I knew he was going to be good when we got him. I didn't quite realise he was going to be this good. I just hope we can keep him for the next 1 or 2 seasons. For the duration of this save is all we need him for, to keep going, keep doing what he's doing. Lambert's been brilliant as well. He's not improving as much. I think he's already capped out on his potential ability. West, Henderson, all of them have been brilliant. Now we've hit a bit of a sticky form because we've had injury to Miggins and to Madden, our right back, as well. I knew it would happen because of the fixtures pile up that we have this early on. So hopefully we're not gonna let it affect us too much, and we'll get a win against Red Star with a rotated side today, and then beat Leicester in the league. Let's get on with the game. Okay everyone, here we are then, day of the game itself, Red Star versus York. Going to go with a familiar lineup here. I'd love to qualify for the knockout rounds, and I think if we win this game we will qualify through. So Milicevic up front, West, Mills, Lambert, Henderson, Boxall, Harwood, Milutinovic ready, and Madden. Milutinovic playing because, as I say, Miggins has got an injury. He's just coming back from the injury now. I put a lot of the kind of fringe players on the transfer list now. I'll explain my reasoning in the game itself. We really need to push on and progress, basically, is the thinking behind it, and I need to raise some funds to do just that. But let's get to the game. Hopefully we'll get a result against Red Star and qualify from the group here. Hello everyone and welcome to the game itself then. Red Star versus York. Would love a win to get us qualified. You can see we're on 10 points in the group. I think another win will see us qualified. Mills plays it down to Boxall. Mills. West picks up on the edge, driving through he's drifting in on the right because he was on the corners there. Like I said, I decided to put a load of the fringe players on the transfer list because they're not going to get game time. Our squad is a little bloated. Lambert scoring there for York. York 1, Red Star 0, been terrific. Lambert, he really has. I think he's reached his ceiling for development now, but that's no bad thing. He's brilliant as it is. Now I wanted to have a chat with you guys, a real chat, sort of about the save and about how it's going and where we're going. I think we're going to have Milutinovic, Mills, almost a goal there. I think we're going to have 2 weeks basically until until I have to take a little bit of a break to get prepared for FM21. So we are on the 14th of October now. I'd like to be done with this save by the 30th, which means, like I say, basically 14, a bit longer in terms of days. So we've got, I think, by my calculations, enough time to do one more season after this season. In that season, we've got to really go and push hard for the Premier League. So I've got to start accelerating now our processes. I've got to get in the money for the players. Our fringe players. I've got to buy in 1 or 2, worldly super duper superstars to push us up to that position. I think we are now. We are challenging for the Champions League spots, which is about where I thought we would be this season. In fact, I think we're doing a little bit better than where I thought we would be at. Boxall picks up. which is good. I don't know if it's going to be possible that we can win the Premier League. It's going to be so tough, because Man City and Man United and Chelsea have got amazing sides. They really do. Like, it's going to be very difficult to sort of beat them. Henderson. But I think we can do it, and I think Milicevic, he's so good in the air as well. He's so underrated in the air. That's his 21st goal of the season. What a player he is. I've got to make sure we don't lose him in the January or in the summer. But like I say, we're going to have one more season then, I think, to really push for the Premier League. So we're going to have, left in this season? We've got 3 more episodes. And then Madden, been brilliant for me, Madden. Milicevic scoring a goal. Yeah, these Europa League games, by the way, have been pretty easy, pretty straightforward. I think we beat Beşiktaş 7-0 in one of the games. So we are definitely, as a team, as a club, one level above the Europa League, probably deserving to be in the Champions League, I think. Excuse me, I've got to go and sneeze and blow my nose. So I think we missed a goal there when I didn't hit record properly. We are recording now, yes we are. Henderson hits it with an absolute banger in the 74th minute against Red Star. Like I was saying, I don't know if you picked this up, this Red Star side have got a player who I really want to bring in. I think with all the sales that we're going to do, probably in the January and in the summer, we can raise around about 80 million. Milutinovic scoring, good lad. I like Milutinovic. He did have a bit of a sulk on earlier in the season because he wasn't getting game time, but now that he's playing, he's just really good. I think he's going to be excellent. So if we can get 2, maybe 3 players, sort of 2 60 million ish signings, and a backup sort of front forward thinking player, then I think we can give it a real good go next season and really push the top 3, the top 2. It's going to be tough, it's going to be tight, because Man City and Man United have just got so much resources and such good teams now. It's going to be very difficult. Very pleased with that result, by the way. So that should qualify us for the next round already. Going to send the assistant. So yeah, the plan is, I'd love to finish up with the say by the end of the month, by the 30th of the month. Give me a week or 2 to prepare for FM21. Give me a little break to recharge the old batteries too. So that's the plan. So one more season after this one, and we'll see if we can really push hard for the Premier League title. So here we are then, everybody. York versus Leicester at the Community Stadium. Going to go with our very familiar now lineup, except we've switched Boxall over to deep lying playmaker, which is actually his natural position, because Henderson has got a suspension for this match. Stevens has been very good box to box. Look how much he's improving as well. Pep, by the way, looking decent. Very pleased I picked him up. So all my signings are sort of clicking now into place. It's just this strength in depth we have up here that we now need to switch our attentions to. We also, I think, desperately need to bring in Georgie on a permanent next season, or maybe even a loan would also do. So let's submit that team, get to the dressing room and give the team talk. Yeah, so, I mean, I came to this decision. It was a difficult decision to make. I know a lot of people will say that, well, you've not completed the save. You've not completed what you've set out to do. You haven't won the Champions League or the Prem if we don't win the Prem next season. Well, I would say that the premise of the save was to take York from the Vanarama Conference North all the way to the Premier League and beyond. So the and beyond bit is rather vague. We are in the and beyond bit now, and I feel that we've won the FA Cup, which was amazing last season. That was probably 1 or 2 seasons sooner than I expected to. So that could be considered success. We're pushing the top 4 now, pushing for Champions League spots, and if we continue in our trajectory, we'll be pushing to win the title to win the whole thing next season. So we'll see. We will see. I'm not going to count our chickens. I'm not going to doubt this York side. They've proven me wrong so many times before now. We are recording. I've had a few issues already today with recording, so sorry if there are couple of little segments here and there on the video missing out. Windows has done a massive update, and then we also just had the OBS update as well. Milicevic with his 24th goal of the season. I think he's going to hit 40 or 50 this season. You know, what an incredible player he is. He really, really is. I think he's my favourite striker I've had on this FM, definitely, because he's so good in the air, as well as, you know, lethal finishing, pace, can play the target man, sort of advanced forward target man role really, really well as well. I'm not going to mess around with tactics or anything like that, you know, no more squad overhauls, no more real development of kids, although I might, if one or two come up in the Jan or in the summer, I might have a little go with them, but I don't think that's required now. I think we've just got to concentrate on strengthening up the first team if we can. If we can't, strengthening up the bench, and then pushing for the Premier League. It's possible. It's going to be tough next season, especially if we're in the Champions League. But if we are in the Champions League, we should have enough cash to improve. Paul Quain, I think he was a Spurs youngster, or I might be confusing him with another player. 2-0 to York, by the way, in the 32nd minute. So here we go. So yeah, like I say, normally I do 6 episodes a season. So 2 weeks, because I do 3 uploads a week. 2 weeks gives me enough time to do one more season. That's my thinking behind this tight schedule that we've got, by the way. I may, if the worst comes to the worst, I may resort to uploading a couple of episodes on the weekend. That wouldn't be too bad, I don't think. But we'll see. I mean, we'll play it by ear, see how it goes. Mills with their corner. Milutinovic, Mills. So 2-0 York versus Leicester. Good result there. Defence, good scoreline, I mean. I'm a lot more to come from you, and a lot more to come from you. Start the second half. So basically, like I say, I mean, those are my thoughts coming up. Let me know what you think. Do you think I'm abandoning the save too soon? Would you like me to continue it until we won the Prem or the Championship? I don't think I can. I honestly don't, you guys. I don't think there's going to be enough time. And if I do that, the episodes will be rushed. It'll be all squashed together. I'd have to go into daily uploads. And I don't think I've got the schedule to do that, unfortunately. I mean, how are your saves going? Are you guys on deadlines too? What's your plans coming up? I mean, are you going to finish up in the next couple of weeks? Give yourself a week or so to recharge? Are you planning to upload your vids, every day up until FM21 drops, or even after? Some of you. 69th minute, let's make a change here. I'd like to see Pep come on, give him some more game time. We'll play him as attacking midfielder on support. And then I think I'm going to bring in Singwali in deep line playmaker. No, he doesn't like it in that position, so we'll leave that. Gray? No, we'll keep Reddy in. This is fine as is. So, York 3, Leicester 0. Long throw, as per usual. That has been a big old weapon for us, this save. Loads of our goals, like I said last episode, coming from long throws and corners and free kicks. It's been so important that we get that, we score goals from there. Been a real good source of goals. The community stadium, the board have been a little bit disappointing for me. I mean, they've not done anything wrong really, but they've not been wow. Thank you so much, board. You've given me, 150 million for Sprenzies, or you're building me a new stadium. That's brilliant. And every time I've had to do an upgrade, training facilities and stuff, they've caused me a bit of a headache. But we're about where we want to be. It's all been worthwhile. in terms of the state of the save. You can see on the league table we're 12 games in and we're up to second in the league. I don't think we're going to have enough strength to push them all the way this season. I'd be very surprised if we're actually in a push for the title. It would be delightful if we are, of course, but I don't think we're in a position to be able to do that, unfortunately. Milicevic with a free kick into the wall there. Got a couple of changes we can make. Let's do those now. Bring on Harwood for Alabaster. Bring on Gray for Ready. Edouard. Good player on FM, Edouard. Brought down by Boxall. Boxall sent off. Lovely old job. Just when we were going to make him make a change there. I hate it when they do stuff like that. I really do. So we'll drop Pep down into attacking deep line playmaker. Do you have a preferred position there? Not really. We'll drop Besic into there. We'll put him as box to box. Stevens. Yeah, that'll do. That will have to do. What a shame that is. Tarnishing a really, really good game. That's what we're capable of. And that's why I don't think we're quite there. I think we're just a little bit, maybe 1-2 years too young. And 2 or 3 players short of having a real good go at this title. But that's a good result. York 3, Leicester City 1. So looking at the league table here, you can see it really has been a brilliant start to the season. 12 games played, 9 won, 1 drawn. I think we've had 1 loss as well. 29 goal difference, points tally 28. Absolutely amazing. Man United have just got an amazing side. And then Man City and Chelsea, very, very strong, of course, indeed. So let's have a look where we're going to come back to you at. So I'd like to play a big old chunk of games now. Don't forget we've got 3 more episodes now until the end of this season. So hopefully we'll qualify from the Europa League group and get those group stage games out of the way. I think I'm going to come back to you. Well, it depends. I think when we got our next Europa League round, I think first round of the Europa League, it might be around here. In which case I'll come back to you for that game whenever it is, if you know what I mean, and probably around sort of the end of January time we'll come back to you at. So there we have it, everybody. Another episode of our York City Road to Glory save in the bag, done and dusted there, pushing the top 4 all the way this season. That's going to be the aim of this season, and then one last big push next season to try and win the Premier League and complete this save. So if you have enjoyed the episode, please leave a like down below. A subscribe would really help me out as well. Have a lovely rest of your day, everyone, and thanks so much for watching.